Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to share with you 3 specific things that you can do and you can start doing that will help you in the long term regarding your future finances and just where you are in life. So if you start doing these 3 things today, you'll be in a much different place financially 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 40 years from now. It goes on. In our 20s, we might not be thinking about the future, might not be thinking about the long term, but I just know that it'll come faster than we're all anticipating it to. By doing these 3 things, you'll be ready for whatever is to come your way in the future. If you guys hear a bunch of talking, a bunch of background noise, that is because there's some meetings going on right now and I just can't help it. I just need to film this vid. And like I said, I'm going to talk about 3 things that you need to start doing, and it will change your life. It'll change the people around you. It'll change just how everything is going for you from here on out. So I know that we're all focused on making it for ourselves. We're all focused on building a big, career for ourselves, something successful, something that we can leave behind. Every one of you guys watching my videos, I know that is what you guys want to do, and you guys have huge, big goals, dreams, ambitions. But what you guys need to consider along the way is don't forget to plan for your retirement. Don't forget to plan for the long term. We're all looking for like the short-term reward with our money. Like, we're trying to make money fast. We're trying to make money now. But what you guys need to understand is that there is a proven method of building long-term wealth. I'm talking like a 40-year picture. So you guys need to hear me out on this and implement what I'm about to teach you today. So the first thing you need to do is start an account and start investing long-term, because from historical data, what we can look back and what we can observe from the stock market is that it has always outpaced inflation, that it has always outperformed, your money sitting in your bank account. And this can be said with even the smallest amount of money being invested. You will still see it grow more than you would having it sit in your bank account, your savings account. It's not a complicated concept to wrap your mind around. There's not anything you need to know in particular. You just need to start doing it. And that's one thing you guys all need to do right now, is start investing for the long term. Open up some kind of brokerage account, some kind of investing account, and put your money to work. And this is like a savings account in a way, but it's a savings account that will be working for you and bringing you a higher return than any savings or checking account that you can manage to put your money into. If you guys haven't done this already, you need to ask yourself why. Reflect on your life and see where your money is going, and try to understand why you haven't done this already, because it's such a simple thing. It's the same way that, in my mind, I get frustrated knowing that people don't do this and knowing how easy it is to actually do it. Any of you guys can do it if you're 18 or older. And if you're younger than 18, you can have your parents open you a custodial account, and that'll be switched over to your name once you turn 18. The second thing you need to do is invest regularly. It may seem counterintuitive to invest when the markets are going down, but essentially all you're doing is buying shares at a lower cost. So you're buying discounted shares, you're buying them on sale, you're buying them for a cheaper price than you would be otherwise if the market was going up. So investing regularly, like weekly, monthly, just something to where you have a consistent plan set up to where you're putting money aside. I know a lot of you guys are skeptical about investing or whatnot for whatever reason you're not doing it already, but you don't have to start big with this. You can start with $5, you can start with $10. Slowly add money, and as you get more comfortable, as you see your money move in the market, add more, and it'll become fun. I guarantee you guys, the more you do it, the more you will enjoy the entire process. And lastly, you need to think about diversifying your portfolio, diversifying your investments. You can do this like investing in stocks. You can do this investing in bonds. Those are 2 different securities that you could put your money into and have them work for you. Even right now, like, I'm looking into my portfolio and I'm up on all my bond investments, but my stocks are down. It's not something that you guys should be worried about. Just honestly, don't look at the short-term picture when you're investing. I've helped people invest in the past and they pulled their money out because they started losing money. Like, they pulled their money out right away when they saw their money going down. That's it's the stupidest thing you can do, honestly. I'm just going to tell you guys straightforward. You guys need to be investing when the markets are down. So as an investor, I'm sure you guys are all very aware, if you are already investing, of your money, and you're very aware of what happens with it every single day. And those of you that are watching it on a day-to-day basis, and you can withstand all of the tribulation, all of the volatility, then you're in a good spot. But those of you that are newer, like I was saying, don't just invest, see your money go down, and then pull it out because you're losing money or whatnot. Historically, the markets have always recovered. There's not been one time that the stock market has crashed or that there's been a recession and the markets haven't recovered. So you guys just need to use that information, right? You guys can look back at historical data regarding the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and I'll pull it up for you guys here. If you're looking at the performance of the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index over the past few decades, you'll see that despite some downturns, the market trends upward over time. Had you zoomed out and looked at the bigger picture and known that the market has always recovered, you would be in a much better spot financially right now than you would have if you're trying to time the market and pull your investments out just because you think you can buy lower or whatever for whatever reason. So what you guys can start doing today is open an account and start investing for the long term. It doesn't matter. Honestly, guys, everyone has room to make money to invest. Like, there's nobody out there that can say that they don't have enough money for this, because frankly, you guys all do. Everyone that has a job, everyone that's earning income on a regular basis, regardless of what salary you have, regardless of what hourly wage you have the money to start putting some aside for this purpose. Guys, honestly, I know each and every one of you pays monthly bills, pays monthly subscriptions. The same way that you throw money down the drain doing that, you can throw money into one of these accounts and leave it there and just add to it. And as that money collects interest, as that money collects dividends or whatever it may be, you'll be able to reinvest that money. And lastly, you can diversify your portfolio. You can buy REITs, you can buy stocks, you can buy ETFs, you can buy bonds. Just make sure you're buying, different sectors of the industry. Make sure you're buying like different securities. If you're adding consistently to your diversified portfolio, as it performs and as it grows, you guys will be safe. And if that's what you're worried about, if you're worried about the safety of whether or not you should be investing, just look at this chart, look at how historically the market's always recovered. And I guarantee you that if the market never recovers and it hits ground bottom and hits zero, our problems will be a lot bigger than just money problems. I'm pretty sure that means the government has collapsed or our economy has collapsed completely and we'll be living in a different era. All right, guys, so there you have it. Do these 3 things and you will see huge financial success in the future. And it doesn't matter where you're at in life, doesn't matter what you're doing, doesn't matter, you could be an engineer making 6 figures, you could be an internet entrepreneur making 6 figures, you could be a YouTuber, you're making millions, you could be doing anything you want. Just be sure to start investing money, because nobody knows what can happen, but all we know is that if we do this consistently for 40 years, maybe 50 years, we'll have a nice little nest egg saved up. And none of us could complain about that. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below and share this with anyone that you think could use this information. If you thought this was valuable information, then please share it with your friends, with your family. It doesn't matter. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to know when I upload my next video. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys all in the next one.